Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have David Passanini with 865 rating versus MMCR13 with 1,480 ratings, so that's going to be another high-rated DB video, and with that being said, let's hop right in. We're going to go ahead and see MMCR13 win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and decide to go first. 40 versus 40, gotta love to see it. Opening hands, we have Runick Destruction, Jet, Dispelling, Lava Golem, and Freezing Curses. They have Druid's Worm, Rhino, Planet, Magma, and Shaylin. So they're going to go main phase, normal summon Rhino, effect, and then it's going to go ahead and dump Shaylin, and then Shaylin effect. It's kind of funny because this looks like the format from like 2 weeks ago. Put back Shaylin, Rhino, bring out Kikalos, and then activate Kikalos effect, go search Tearlament Crime, and then activate Planet. So Planet's going to go search Merely. You may wonder why a lot of people search Crime. It's not because Crime is necessarily better than Solic, but Solic being milled is a good mill. Milling Crime right here wouldn't be a good mill. So we're keeping more good mills in deck. And we can still Scream search it. It really depends like exactly how their deck is built for how they would go about things. Kit, bring out Merely, and then mill 8. But I've definitely found myself deciding to search Crime over Solic just because one's a good mill and one isn't. Off the mill 8, we don't hit any names, like any of the fusion names, but we hit Rhino, Keldo. And then they're not going to use Rhino. Activate Magma effect to banish Magma. Summon Magma effect, search during the end phase. And then link off, go into Sprint. Sprint effect to go dump Merely. Merely effect, decide to not Druid's Worm for Beatrice. Wants to go for Sprint into Kaleido. And then Planet effect, pop Kaleido. Kaleido effect, summon itself back out and dump. Dump Scream. Scream for Solic. That's why you have to play at least one Scream, just because pretty much like almost that exact thing. Or you're searching it off Kikalos for Planet. Set both traps, end phase, search Sornier, and then pass turn. Draw Lava Golem. Let's go standby phase, main phase, Lava Golem over those, which is tough because both traps are turned off now. And then activate Dispelling to special summon. It's gonna bring out Huggins, and then Huggins effect. Discard Lava Golem, go search Fountain. Activate Fountain, special summon Jet, and then activate Jet effect. Jet's gonna go search Starter. At this point, it already feels like if you're a tier player, you already feel like you've lost. They still have a pop with Planet. Pop isn't that great against Runick cards though. Starter, go bring out Blue. Like a shuffle back against Fountain's really good. Search Red. And then they're gonna special summon Red. Overlay, make Gigantic. And then Gigantic effect, detach, go summon. So I'm going to summon out Lizard Boy. Let's go. Summon out Hyperia. Hyperia effect, draw Smashers. And then activate MST on Planet, make him banish 4. Fountain effect to try to shuffle back and draw. The opponent's going to chain Keldo. Said, yo, my man. What you want? I mean, they're just going to negate it, right? Or I guess they just let it go through. Do they really just let it go through there? I don't know, I feel like negating that's fine, but okay. Doesn't care about drawing cards. The Runick engine is just so much worse this game now because they're just down a few cards. Go for Elf, Elf effect, summon back. I think the Runick cards are just bad in general. Like, you see how like little they did there? The only good thing about them is like you're able to play Lava Golem in your deck. Like going first, the Runick cards are really strong, but they're not actually needed. You could just play like regular Sprite. So skip battle phase, pass, I draw another Druid's Worm, and then standby phase lose 1,000. Go main phase, switch to attack, and then they said sure, switching to attack is fine. Normal summon Shaylin, anything on summon, nope. Okay, trap cards are live now. Go battle phase, Elf effect, target Hyperia, bring that out, and then Hyperia effect to draw 1, draw Flashing Fire, it's an interruption. And then attack Gin Buster, activate Smashers, banish Starter, chain Crime, shuffle that back in the deck, discarding a Druid's Worm, and then that gets beat over. Lava Golem beat over Red. Flashing Fire the Lava Golem, make him banish, and then here we choose to not activate Fountain effect, so this lets our opponent know that we indeed have another Runick card in hand. So Sornier effect, banish Jet. Otherwise we just shuffle back and drew 1 instead of just not shuffling back and drawing anything this turn. So Sornier beat over Red, activate Druid's Worm. And like we knew this was gonna happen. But I mean, like, I guess, like, technically, like, no, like, they searched Sorinir, so, like, you know they have it. I was gonna say, I thought they searched Druid Worm and then, like, Crime Discard, but then I remember they actually did search Sorinir, so they knew about it. Summon out Druid Worm by banishing blue, attack over Elf. And then main phase 2, or end of battle phase they're thinking, but they're not gonna do it yet. Just main phase 2, let them keep going. And then they're gonna make Beatrice. Beatrice effect, attach. They let that go through. Yeah, if you stop it, then they're just like, okay, Solic. And then they just like keep going anyways. So you may as well stop. They're gonna go Havness one. Maybe they chain Keldo. Yeah, chain Keldo. Put back Runick Spell, Crime, and Kikalos. Okay, and then put back for Kikalos. And then Kikalos effect, chain Freezing, chain Solic. Oh, I guess that was just gonna happen no matter what, right? I mean, it's just game. I don't know why these Runick cards are in your deck. Dump Shaylin off Kit Shaylin effect, and then Chain Fountain, put back, draw one, and then you can't use Flashing Fire this turn, so we already did. So we mill 5, and then put back to summon out Kaleido, and then activate Kaleido effect, spin back the Hyperia, and then pass turn, draw Carrot. They're very far ahead with this. This is very good. And they have the shuffle back too, so Fountain's just never... This isn't even a real card at this point. So they're going to go think. I mean, they have one line. Special summon, and then get stopped and lose. So summon. Fountain, target, chain, shuffle back. Special summon. Overlay, make Gigantic. Gigantic effect, chain Solic, negate, GG's. Okay, on to the next game. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to see the Runick Spright deck go first. Opening hands, we have Fountain, Majesty's Fiend, Slumber, Storm, Blue. Oh my gosh, you play this? That's so crazy. They have Driver, Shaylin, YuGiOh, Rhino, Instant Fusion. They technically have an out to it, but I don't know. Will they have a Slumber or something? You got to play faster, 25-minute game 1. Hey, I don't know. I mean, someone may. I mean, it may well have been them that played slow. I don't know, but like, that last turn for this Runick player seems like it could have been played a little bit faster. Summon blue, blue effect goes search, and then blue goes search Jet, and then summon Jet, Jet effect goes search, so that's going to go grab Smashers, overlay in the Gigantic Spright effect, attach goes summon, so go ahead, bring out the Hyperia, draw one. That draws into the MST. Activate Fountain, activate MST, summon out, Fountain draw. Okay, or they use Slumber. I was going to say keep Slumber to protect Majesty's Fiend, but this gives us an extra draw. So we could draw Tip to protect Majesty's Fiend. There's a lot of cards that we could draw. Starter, Jet, Freezing. Okay, sadly only one Runick. But Starter, go bring out Red, lose 1,200. And then Link off, go into Elf. Elf effect. Summon back out blue. And then overlay into Gin Buster. Tribute for Majesty's Fiend. Set Smashers. Pass. Draw Havness. They could go Instant Fusion. Tribute Summon for Driver. Lose to Smashers. So Instant Fusion. Bring out Mud Dragon. And then Summon Rhino. Overlay for Babushka. Okay. Pass. Lose to Smashers. I guess now you don't even have to get hit with Smashers. But yeah, go ahead, hit him with that. And then on to the next game. We're going to go ahead and we're going to see Tier go first. Opening hands, we have Hyperia, Starter, Jet, Flashing Fire, Freezing. They have Shaylin, Keldo, Diviner, Havness, and then Scream. So they're going to activate Scream, activate Shaylin. Shaylin summon itself out by discarding Havness, mill 3. Havness, Chainlink 1, Scream, Chainlink 2. So mill 3. They hit Solic, Kelbeck, YuGiOh, put back, make Kikalos. New Chainlink, Kelbeck 1, YuGiOh 2, Solic 3, Kit 4. So Kit's going to go ahead, search Crime. Solic's going to search Rhino. Mill 10 off both decks. And the thing is this player's mills almost just don't matter when it comes to like the Runick stuff. Because they're just going to get hit with a shuffle back in response to Fountain anyways. And they also only mill 3 Runick spells there. They mill 2 Jet, or 2 blue and a Jet. 1 Starter. No Smashers. I was going to say, like, maybe if they mill, like, red and stuff like that, Carrot, those mills could start impacting the game in one way or another. Whether it's good or bad would, later be found out. But now we're just going to go no trigger effects, kit tag out in the Rhino, and then effects, mill 5, go dump, dump Havness, new chain link, Merly 1, Shaylin 2, so put back, bring out Rukalos, and then put back Shaylin and Havness for Garua, normal summon Diviner, and then doesn't use the effect because they want it to be level 2, and they can just elf summon it back. Garua, draw 1, and then, oh, that's a good draw. Planet. Bring back Diviner, effect, go dump, making it a level 6, that way they can make Fleur. And then activate Planet, Planet effect, grab Havness, and then, by the way, I think, was this the player that Garua drew into Tears twice in one match, and now they're drawing into a Planet? Bro, these players' Garua draws just don't stop. They're going to go ahead, banish to put back. And then Planet pop Scream, Scream effect, go search Solic. Now set, and pass, draw blue. So standby phase, main phase, normal summon, activate the effect. They're going to chain Havness. Yeah, it's like it being a level 2 doesn't matter because they can always just Runick spell get there anyways. They're going to Heartbeat Shaylin, so they can get those effects. They can add back the Solic in Graveyard. Aperia drew into the MST, so grab back Solic, and then put back 3, bring out Kaleido effect. Probably not using Planet, I would like to think. Yeah, they're just going to try to put back, and they're going to chain Freezing to negate and make them banish 3. We can see multiple Diviner in their deck, and then activate Starter, chain Rukalos to negate Destroy, and then activate Kaleido effect, bring itself out, and go dump merely, and then not using anything there. Special summon blue effect to go search, chain Fleur to negate and destroy, special summon jet effect, chain Solic to negate and send, and then send Havness effect now to fuse, putting back Havness, Garua, bring out Dragostapelia, Planet effect, pop jet, chain the MST on Planet, which they're fine with because you're just getting down the lower and lower amounts of cards. And you still have to play through multiple interruptions, pop Drago, chain Drago, making this level 1, so that way can't target jet, already negated. Okay, that's not how it works. See, this is why I always talk about Dragostapelia, because nobody knows how this card works. It is so simple. Read it. This card's been in the metagame for like over a year. Like, Invoked played it for Super Poly. Like, oh my gosh. So, the card does not actually negate effects. That's not what this card does. It will negate activated effects of your opponent's monsters that have Predaplant counters. So, like, you're not even, like, negating their guy. Drago is the one that negates the activated effects. Drago's effect to target is just putting a counter on it, and the counter is making it where it's level 2 or higher. It's going to make it level 1. So now... Okay, well, you could have targeted jet. I mean, it doesn't... You win anyways, but still. I had to bring that up. I always got to bring that up, because people always mess that up. Make elf effect, chain crime, into the next game. Alright, so... I said into the next game. Was that... Oh, that was just game 3. I completely forgot about game 1. Yeah, game 2, they just won instantly. Yeah, okay, that's fair. Seeing how long the match was, we're going to see that it was about 47 minutes long, and then the Runick Spright player loses to the Tier player. I think this deck is just so far behind. Like, you can't play Spright without a bunch of hand traps right now, because Tearlament is such a good deck that even a bunch of hand traps still is hard to give yourself a chance sometimes. The deck is just so good. 1 mill can get you 5 effects. Merely effect, mill. Okay, mill Kelbeck effect. Hit a Tyranid, hit Scream, hit Solic, hit Crime to add back, hit Heartbeat to add back a trap from grave, hit Mudora, hit Keldo, hit YuGiOh. All of those are good mills. Hit Rhino even. Hit Diviner. I think that's it. Those are a lot of good mills though. And like all of those cards I just named, all of them are at 3 in the deck besides Diviner. I guess Heartbeat's at 1, Scream maybe at 1, Solic maybe at 1, Crime maybe at 1, but like, you know what I mean? There's just so many good mills that like, even if you hand trap them 3 times and they just get a mill 3 off, it can be rough for you. So then you really have to build your deck directly for this deck if you want your hand traps to be really good against this deck, which means you can't really play Spright completely efficiently and rated without coming up with like a completely weird list that is built directly for rated, but not for really anything else. I don't know. I have like a few different Spright builds. I have a rated list, I have a tournament list, and I have a money match list, and it changes completely throughout all 3 of them, and it's really cool to see it actually. But yeah, the match is about 47 minutes long, and with all that being said, the DB Grinders signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.